This video is going to be very important. I see there is a big number of Source players that have this problem. I've recognized it in myself, especially earlier in my game, and we need to talk about it. I tried mentioning it in a previous recent video. I said something like, don't make up some crazy ideas about that you only have this much synergy cell energy and you couldn't possibly, and so on and so on. And that type of behavior, where you believe things, where you almost build a character around your beliefs, needs to be talked about, and we're going to talk about it in this video. Essentially, you would be best off by not giving into anything, and especially not when it comes to limiting ideas and beliefs about who you are and what you are capable of, even what you like and what you don't like. And I could talk a lot about what type of things could come to mind, what type of traps you might have fallen into. But if we can make it clear what type of ideas we are actually talking about here, then you can do that for yourself. You can recognize if you are having some ideas going on, if you're telling yourself something, if you choose to be a little special, and then you can rather deal with it yourself. But I think first and foremost we need to talk a little bit about the cost of those type of beliefs. Obviously no type of belief is really going to benefit you. It's better to know thyself, and it's totally fine if you have beliefs about who you are and what you like and what you are capable of. But it's going to be very empowering to eliminate them, to see through them, to catch them, and to know what to do instead of believing those things. I don't think everyone is going to have such an easy time understanding this, so I'm going to start very simple. Are you an inside person or an outside person? Do you like to be inside, or do you like to be outside? Let's say that you hypothetically choose to be an inside person. Well, now you have picked side, and you might naturally have some ideas going on about the outside. They might be a little negative, they might have some negative effect on you. That's not necessarily going to benefit you, and it might affect the level of joy you could experience in life. We're starting off very small here, very simple. Maybe you see that there is something to it. I really wanted to go deep with this one and lay it out. But I think what you need to do is recognize the cost of the things you are thinking for yourself in regards to anything, and especially the beliefs you have about yourself and what you can do and what you cannot do, maybe even what you like and what you don't like, and see what the real cost of those type of beliefs actually are. You will see that it can be very expensive, very detrimental. It is actually black magic often against yourself. It is very limiting, big cost. Be careful. And we're talking about so many things that I don't really want to start making a list. But let's say how quickly you can manifest, or what levels of energy you have in your synergy cell. But essentially I'm just saying be careful with what you choose to believe about yourself. Be careful with what you tell yourself. Be careful with who you choose to be or think that you are. Don't think that you're cool if you choose to think like that, or that you're smart if you have a little special type of ideas about you and your synergy cell and what you can't do. Careful with the type of problems that you think that you have. Maybe you don't actually have those type of problems. Maybe you're just creating it for yourself, making it worse by choosing to think so. Maybe it doesn't really actually have to be like that. Maybe you're exaggerating a little bit. Choose to stop up and think a little bit about it. Reflect. Listen to yourself. If you have benefited from this video, kindly consider becoming a supporter through PayPal or Patreon. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you. Thank you so much.